Sultana, congratulations. Do you accept?
For week 6 interim head of house challenge, the housemates will be engaging in 3 activities, and these activities are to test their focus, balance, and composure. The first game is called the buzz kill. For this one, the housemates were presented with a ring and a cable. To play this game, all they have to do is to guard the ring in the cable from start to finish without touching the wires. Once the ring touches the cable, they will hear an alarm sound and they will have to restart again. Each housemate will have 3 attempts, and that means they'll be given an opportunity twice to play again. At the end of this, the first 4 housemates to finish the quickest move to the next phase. Big Brother also informed the housemates that in the course of playing this game, they will encounter checkpoints. When they get to any checkpoint, they should remove the tape and continue their journey. Rude Boy was first to play, and it was such a tough moment trying to make sure the ring does not touch the wires. From Rude Boy to Isabella to Zita, and then Thelma Lawson came in and raised the bar a little bit. She actually went further than the previous housemates, and then Joanna came in, and you need to see how Joanna got buzzed out immediately. In fact, watching Joanna, I just knew that Joanna is going to be the snail of the house. Then came, well, after Thelma Lawson, Mensan came in and gave us an excellent show. He had balance, he had focus. After which, Culture came in and he continued like the usual, getting buzzed out immediately. The ring touching the wires, even in the first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. Well, Jason J actually put up a very good show. Missy tried her best. Capable came in, got buzzed out in the second attempt, but the housemates have to speak up for him, and he was asked to return back and play. And then came Sultana, who gave us the best. See, when Sultana did that thing, when she passed the first stage and had to continue, like when she got to the obstacle, that is one of the checkpoints, I screamed. I was like, Big Brother, can we just have a winner right away? To think that they had, or that to think that we have to face other 2 faces, and tomorrow they will still have to come and defend this after this tough game. Biggie. Anyways, after that, Tracy also performed excellently, making it into the list of the top 4 housemates that will proceed to the second phase. Now, after they were done playing this first game, to move to the second one, Big Brother went ahead to mention housemates that will be playing, and there happens to be Sultana, Mensan, Big Soso, and Tracy. The ladies they pull weight, so we can't even deny the fact that those ladies, And now let's go to the second game. So the housemates were provided with a board, and each board has 2 strings and multiple holes. Then all they have to do here is, using the string, they will transport a ball and control the ball while transporting it to the hole at the peak of that board. Okay, so they transport the ball all the way to the last hole at the top. In the process of transporting, if the ball falls off, you start again. The first 2 housemates to finish will now move to the final stage. Well, Tracy, Big Soso, Mersan, and Sultana started to control their board, and in the process, in fact, for this task, Sultana was very meticulous. Her ball actually got to the top before that of Mersan, but the ball flipped, so she had to continue again, and with that, Mersan was fast to finish in this activity, and Sultana was still able to beat Big Soso and Tracy by finishing the second best. And then now takes Mensan and Sultana to the final round. The last activity is called disc stack up, and one by one they will have to stack up disc into a wooden rod. Now, at any point of choosing, they must stack up their disc on a cube. So at the sound of the buzzer, they began to stack up their disc, and Mason was actually doing very well But before the timer could buzz out, only for his tag to fail. And with that, Sultana automatically became the head of house. Meanwhile, Sultana confided in Jason J that she capitalized on the fact that number one, Manson is always agitated to win. So she knew that definitely she needs to be calm and be doing her stacking. And Manson, on the other hand, was so eager to get stacked up and then, become the winner. And before you know it, everything crashed. Now, Sultana became the head of house, that's the interim head of house, because tomorrow, or rather today, we get to see other housemates come challenge her for her to now become the ultimate head of house. And Big Brother asked Sultana to go ahead and pick a guest, and she picked Big Soso. If there is anything we are sure of, if Sultana eventually, regain her HOH by defending, okay, is that there will be lots of gist in the HOH lounge. There will be premium gist, there will be gossip, there will be information we'll be getting for the first time. Meanwhile, for the snail of the house, we have Joanna. I definitely knew Joanna was going to be the snail because, come on now, something that she just put and it was just making sound anyhow. And as usual, Joanna was presented with the option of doing the kitchen work and that of the bedroom, and she chose the bedroom. Now, Big Brother informed the housemates before they step back into the arena about this week being the week of the barest minimum, that they'll be surviving on the barest of minimums, and because of that, so many areas in the house has been restricted and they are to avoid those places. And I guess they didn't even know the extent Biggie went in doing this. But getting into the arena, you need to see getting into the main house, the main lounge, you needed to see the shock on this housemate's face. From Big Brother marking off the sofas in the sitting lounge to Big Brother marking their bed off as well. And with that, they were just left with mat. In fact, they came in and saw the mats. Well, you need no one to tell you. They started picking that immediately. The housemates also discovered that Big Brother moved the blenders too and replaced with mortar, which Emisi and Kola already launched for the housemates. So this week, they'll be doing more of pounding. It didn't just end there. No more washing machine. The washing machine is out of Biggie's house, so everybody got use hand to wash. And then to tell you that Big Brother knows what he's doing, of all week to lose their wager rather, they lost it in the week of the bare minimum. Like, come on, Big, you should just want to make everybody kukumaki themselves. Because what are these housemates going to be doing? When food supply that needs to be blended comes in, that means they will pound. And imagine when you're hungry and you have to do your laundry with your hands. Anyways, all the best to them. Let's see how the week goes. But definitely there will be chaos. Well, the chaos already started with them looking for space where they'll be putting down their mats. Even Rude Boy and Tracy already did one for the road because Rude Boy stepped on Tracy's mat, and when he was told he will see what you did, only for him to say that the mat was occupying space. And what did Tracy do? Tracy decided to go lower by coming to march over Rude Boy's mat as well. Just day one. Well, happy new week to everyone, and congratulations once again to Sultana. I'm wishing her all the best for the HOH Challenger game, so as her joy will be complete. And Big Soso as well will get to enjoy the HOH lounge because she actually longed for it. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good week.